When it comes to ARK, defense is a key strategy for survival on PvP servers, so we proudly present Top 10 Best Ways to Defend Your Base on ARK Survival Ascended. Coming at number 10, we have location picking. Picking a solid location for a base can really help you defend it a lot easier compared to some other locations. A spot like a cave, hidden area, or an area high up can make defending very easy. It will keep a lot of players away, especially if you are well defended. Building in an open location like a beach or a spawn zone is not that ideal. You will make yourself a target as everyone will know that you are there. Now, building in caves is also a great decision, as there's usually only one way in, meaning that you just need to defend that one entrance. Just be careful, some caves can be 3 times damage and even up to 6 times damage depending on the cave. Some great caves on the island are Carno Island, Snow Cave, and the Pat Cave. Coming at number 9, we have adding walls to your foundations. This is a simple yet very effective strategy for defense. By doing this simple tactic, it forces players to have to destroy the wall before accessing your foundations. The walls add another layer and the foundation cannot be hurt until the wall is gone. Not to mention that you then have to destroy the foundation to get in. It's definitely a nice thing to know, especially if you're a new player on ARK. Coming at number 8, we have Dinos. Not having good dinos or not enough dinos can make your defense useless. If someone is trying to raid you and you aren't prepared, you will get raided very fast. At the start, you will not have a good line of dinos, but it's always a good idea to start early. So go out and tame some PTs or just a main dino for killing other powerful creatures. Some dinos like a T-Rex or an Allo can really help you out early game on ARK. Over time, it's best to turn these 1 to 2 dinos into about 10 to 20. Having lots of dinos outside your base not only makes you look stronger, but will allow you to keep defending your base, making it a struggle for any enemies to get in. Coming at number 7, we have layering your base. Layering your base is key to surviving on PvP servers. Now, layering your base can be done in many different ways. The first way is to layer your base with foundations and walls. This is called the honeycomb method. This is what it looks like on screen here. It is great for defense but makes your interior a lot smaller, unfortunately. Another great way to layer your base is to use fence foundations. With ARK ASA, fence foundation layering is harder to do but not impossible. So here's what it looks like here. And by doing this, you can simply just place down your fence foundations first, and then you can attach your foundations, and it will look a lot like this. It's not that convenient unless you're doing spam or turret towers. There's many other ways of layering that you can do, and the more layering that you do, the stronger that your base will be. But just know it does cost a decent amount to layer a full base. Coming at number 6, we have having powerful weapons and saddles. Having powerful weapons alone can defend your entire base. Weapons such as a Fabby Sniper and a Compound Bow are great weapons for defense. Now you have the different varieties of weapons and saddles. It starts with primitive. You can craft these from your engram list. It goes from apprentice next all the way up onto mastercraft and ascendant. These two are the best weapons and saddles that you can get. Now you can find these weapons and saddles and BPs for the weapons and saddles in drops and cave drops. Underwater cave drops are the best drops that you can find. They will have the best BPs. Now, these weapon BPs are not going to be cheap, along with the saddle BPs as well. The damage and durability would be different on any BP that you get. It's a great way to get good weapons, but it's not going to be that easy, and especially for saddles, the saddles are not going to be cheap at all to craft. This video is sponsored by my servers Dino Deluxe. We just released servers for ARK Survival Ascended. We have one map right now, which is the island, but we plan to expand more within the next few weeks. Our servers offer 5x harvesting rates to keep it as close to official as we can without the long grind. We also offer 10 times taming, so you won't be waiting hours for a dino to tame up. You see, Dino Deluxe also offers 20x breeding so that Giga that you wanted to raise on official won't take you about 1 to 2 weeks to raise. Check out Dino Deluxe today by simply typing Dino Deluxe in your search bar under the official server list. Discord in the description. Coming at number 5, we have spam. Spam is foundations and a lot of structures placed down around your base. Spam can range from just simple foundations to hundreds of spikes with turret towers mixed in. Spam will seriously help defend your base. Having no spam will get you raided very fast. Some examples of spam are a foundation with a pillar on it. It's simple, yet very effective. Place down lots of these and a player can't build anything near you. Another method of spam is dino gates. These are great for bases built near cliffs or blocking off cave entrances. Dino gates are strong and will keep players from walking dinos into your base. Another method of spam is a turret spam. This spam is small turret towers with a few turrets on them. It's like a turret tower, but just smaller. This is very effective spam as it's not going to be easy to destroy. Now with the no wires being added to ARK, placing this down is very effective. Another method of spam is foundation floors. This is going to be a lot more expensive. How it works is you will cover a large amount of area with a massive layer of foundations. It's going to be insanely annoying to raid you, especially since that we do not have mechs added to ARK yet. Spam is overall one of the most important things to have on your base. If you do not have it, you will get raided a lot faster. Coming at number 4, we have placing turrets upside down and even on walls. Now that ARK doesn't have any giant metal hatch frames, placing turrets on your base is not as easy as it used to be. However, ARK added placing turrets on walls and even upside down. It may look a little wonky now, but I guarantee that we will eventually just get used to it. Placing overhangs on a base and putting turrets upside down defends the entire front entrance and every corner of your base. It's actually very effective. Since there are no catwalks as well, placing turrets is much harder. Ground turrets are essential now, and with there being a 100 turret limit, I have actually struggled to fill that limit. Upside down turrets are perfect for any soaking dinos, while roof turrets are great for any flyers trying to get in from the top. Just make sure that you space your turret placements outright so that there are no weak spots on your base. Coming at number 3, we have vault layering. With the release of ARK ASA, vault dropping is a thing of the past. You can no longer vault drop bases. However, vaults now take 50 C4 to destroy. Layering your base in vaults is now super effective. You can only layer one section on your base now, which does suck. However, it stops players from abusing the vault drops. Now you can still layer your base with vaults with the entire way up. You just need to make ceilings under those vaults, which I think might look just a little bit funny. Coming at number 2, we have tech turrets. Tech turrets are insanely overpowered now. Tech turrets take 58 C4 to destroy. And yes, you heard that right. Tech turrets are now actually worth the grind. One downside of tech turrets is that they cannot shoot rockets. However, placing down these insanely turrets is well worth it now. Coming at number 1, we have turret towers. Turret towers are a very important aspect of defense. Having a main central base is great, but turret towers surrounding that base is better. Turret towers forces players to have to take down those turret towers before getting to your base. It's a great and not that expensive expansion to your base.